This has been the talk of the town, the legalization of medicinal marijuana. It has first been approved in Uruguay in 2013, then at Canada in 2018, and famously at the United States. Although it is legal in most countries, it is only allowed if it is used for a medicinal purpose. Only a few countries allow recreational smoking, but it is usually restricted to the privacy of your own home. We keep talking about marijuana, but what makes marijuana? Well, marijuana. It is made up of a family of chemicals known as cannabinoids, but we are only going to talk about two cannabinoids, tetrahydrocannabinol or THC and cannabidiol or CBD. THC is the psychoactive compound and is responsible for the euphoric high that you get when you smoke a joint, while CBD is responsible for the medicinal part we are concerned about. CBD is not a psychoactive compound, which means it won't affect you mentally. There is no high or low experience when you take the specific compound without the THC. Due to popular demand, THC levels in the strains of marijuana plants that cultivators are making are getting higher and higher. This is due to the increased tolerance that most people who take it already have, due to their frequent smoking sessions. This has an adverse effect on the state of medicinal marijuana, as medicinal marijuana is concerned with CBD concentrations. There's an absurd relationship wherein, as you increase the amount of THC in a specific marijuana strain, there will be a decrease in the CBD concentration. In fact, there have been studies that show that CBD shows an anti-psychoactive effect, which can actually reverse this adverse effect that THC gives. As we have said before, cultivators mix different species of cannabis plants in order to arrive with a plant that fits the cannabinoid profile they desire. For example, the 9-pound hammer strain provides a 16 to 20% THC cannabinoid profile with less than 1% of CBD, while the remedy strain contains a cannabinoid profile of less than 1% of THC and 12 to 15% of CBD. There are hundreds of different strains with different cannabinoid profiles, and therefore goes to show that marijuana are a diverse group of plants. We interviewed random students from UST to find out what they have in mind when medicinal marijuana is concerned. Do you agree with the legalization of medical marijuana?
Yes, I agree with its legalization.
Yes, pero for medical uses only. Yeah, I do.
Do you think it will be abused or used for purposes other than medicinal?
I believe it will happen because even in other countries where marijuana is legalized, it is used for recreational drugs.
When we talk about legalization of marijuana in general, of course, there will be some people that would abuse that legality of marijuana. Syempre, yung mga tao, yung mga hindi makapagpigil. Of course, in our society, it's normal na meron talagang mag-aabusa nun. However, it can also be controlled naman eh. Talking about medical marijuana, ibig sabihin, it should only be used for medical purposes. So, we should be responsible enough not to give it abundantly to the public na hindi naman kailangan.
I think so kasi knowing na yung system at saka yung kung ano, feeling ko kasi hindi magiging maayos yung pag-implement ng legalization, ganon.
Do you think legalization of medical marijuana will eventually lead to the legalization of recreational marijuana?
No, because I believe that our President Duterte, he has a very strict policy.
Baka gamitin nila yung medical for recreational because people now can find ways para lang makakuha ng drugs, para lang to feel that level of that high.
In conclusion, the Philippines shows interest in medicinal marijuana, although there are certain cultural barriers that must be crossed in order for its complete legalization and acceptance to happen. The research is already out there, and all we need is for the people in the government to approve certain policies and restrictions for this drug to be available to the people who need them. Someone once said, "None but ourselves can free our minds."